Now, let's move on to farmhouses and that minefield.
Yeah, now up till now, a farmer could get 25% of the farmhouse expenditure straight away as a deduction against income tax. Now, IRD have come out with a new interpretation statement, and that's all going to change from April next year. So it's a fair way off, but they've come out with it now, big changes, and people are going to be aware of it. So they've said the part-time, full-time distinction's gone, the 25% automatic deduction's gone. They've broken it out into two types of farms. So we've got type 1 and type 2. And it all comes down to the value of your house compared to the farm. So if your house is 20% or less of the farm value, then you're a type 1 farmer and you've got one lot of rules. And if it's 20% or more, you're a type 2 and you've got basically a harder way of doing the farm deductions.
So once again, it comes back to chartered accountants, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So yeah, type 1 farm is pretty straightforward. Yep, it's what we've got now basically, but you only get a 20% deduction. So it's slightly less to claim. And I'm not sure why they want to go down that trap, but they've done it. The type 2 comes down to basically a home office type situation. So it's going to be a lot more work involved for your accountant basically to get that sorted.
And this is the main homestead you're talking about?
Yeah, the one that's occupied by the owner of the farm.
As opposed to the ones that have got
so your
workers
staff, yeah, that's a different situation. It's your main home. So, you know, some farmers do build quite a big home, a brand new one, and it can get quite a substantial cost. So that could put them from one type into another. So they're going to be careful. And you need to be talking to your accountant if you're going to be doing that sort of thing, because you've got to think about the implications for tax, whether you need a valuation to keep you within the type 1 that you want, or if you're going to fall into the other one.
And then you've got depreciation, and you've got
and there's a few other little complications they've added in as well in terms of rates and interest, but yeah, again, it comes down to the type of farm.
because you are allowed a percentage on a percentage, aren't you?
Yeah, you are. So at the moment, 25% of all costs. So if you've got your power, your insurance, that sort of thing, you get a flat deduction. But moving forward, if you're type 2, for example, and you only got 10% of your home occupied as an office, then you only get 10% of the costs. So it could be a big reduction in claim.
Briefly, tax refund has changed.
Yeah,